Hey guys, welcome to the Beyond Social Society. My name is Erin Mead, and I am so excited that you're here joining us on this exciting adventure. One of the things that I get to share about today is called income producing activities. Sometimes you'll hear people say IPAs, which stands for income producing activities. And this is the non-busy work that you're supposed to be doing during the day to generate income in your Beyond Slim business. So some things that are not income producing activities. Scrolling on Facebook is not an income producing activity. Watching TikToks and Reels is not an income producing activity. Creating content can be considered an income producing activity, but I don't even really like to consider that income producing activity. To me personally, and in my career, income producing activity to me is getting in people's inbox, speaking to people, asking them what their goal is, closing sales, following up with people, interacting with people on Facebook, building relationships. It's not just putting a post up and praying, or it's not just wishing somebody a happy birthday. I feel like it's so easy, and I'm completely guilty of this. I'm guilty of getting caught up in scrolling on Facebook. Like, say for example, you go to make a post on Facebook and you get distracted, or you forget what you wanted to post, so you go look at somebody else's post on your team to get a little bit of inspiration, or go see how they pose in that picture or something like that. And then you catch yourself 45 minutes later or an hour later, and you're watching Reels and TikToks, or you're watching just scrolling through other people's posts on Facebook. And those are not, and then later at the end of the day, feel like, I've been working my business all day. I've got 8 hours worth of screen time on my phone, and I haven't got one customer. Another example of what is not an income producing activity, researching the comp plan. You guys, sometimes people get ready to build their business. Like, you want to read the comp plan first. You want to go through all the training videos in the team page first. You want to know every single thing about every one of the ingredients. Throw all of that out the window. What's going to make you a paycheck here is getting into action. So let's talk about some things that are income producing activities. So to me, action steps is what I want you to be thinking. And I had this brought up on my iPad. So I would suggest doing about 30 to 60 minutes of income producing activities each day. And sometimes you'll hear people call it a daily method of operation, or DMOs. Because I want to tell you something. If you treat this like a business, it will pay you like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it will pay you like a hobby. But I'm here to tell you that you can make some really life-changing money if you decide to, right? And it's a numbers game. The more income producing activities you do, the more money that you're going to make. So, who else has had this? Ooh, it's so good. Okay, so let's start with the question that I want you to ask yourself is, what I'm doing generating income? Is it making me money? Don't waste your precious time scrolling on Facebook or on Instagram. So what I want you to do is comment on at least 5 to 10 people's posts who are not in our company every day. So, and when I say comment on something of theirs, what our goal is engagement. You're going to comment on their, maybe say, for example, a good thing to do is go to their cover photo. It's the cover photo. Go to their cover photo, and usually their cover photo is of their kids, or it's of a vacation they've taken. It's something that they're really super proud of. So go and ask them a question. If it was a trip, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Where was that at? Or, oh my gosh, what island was that? Or, where did you guys vacation? Or something about their ask a question about it, because then you can get them to answer you back, and that tells Facebook that you guys are friends, and that then they're going to put more of their stuff in your news feed, and more of your stuff in their news feed. So that's how you're going to get in front of more people. So commenting on 5 to 10 people a day minimum. Engage with them. Also, sending birthday messages to people, so Facebook will tell you whose birthdays are each day. Get in people's inbox and send them. I usually send a cute little graphic and I say, hey, so-and-so, happy birthday. Do you have any fun plans to celebrate, or what are you going to do to celebrate? Again, ending it with a question, because that's going to pull them in and they're going to engage. They're going to answer the question and engage back with you. My dog is in the bedroom because he thinks when I'm on a live, he thinks that I'm talking with him, and he sees me move my hands and he thinks I want to play with him. So he's usually up here all excited. So he's in the bedroom for a minute. So again, in doing the birthdays in Messenger, ask a question instead of just going and posting it on their wall. So for anniversaries, those are fun too, because it just starts conversations with people that you're not talking with on a daily basis. And so when you're going through and looking at the birthdays on Facebook, those are going to be people that you maybe aren't engaging with every day. And another good tip to do is, if it's somebody that you've been Facebook friends with for 6 years, they've never commented on one of your things, you've never talked with them, you've never interacted with them, they haven't posted since 1982. They weren't on Facebook in 1982. If they haven't posted since 2011, delete them, because I think of Facebook as my storefront, and those people are my customers, they're my prospects, and I want to get everybody on in my store. I want them all. I want everybody on my Facebook at some point or another to become a warm lead for me. And a warm lead is somebody who's liking your posts, who's commenting on your posts, things like that. And how do they become a warm lead? By you engaging on theirs. So, and then they're going to be watching your stuff, and if they know, like, you're trying to create know, like, and trust, and when they know, like, and trust you, they're going to ask you about what you're doing. What are you doing? What are you drinking? What's that drink that's always in your hand? And that gives you the opportunity to get into Messenger and have a private conversation with them. So what I really liked, there's a few more on here that I wanted to mention. Add 5 to 10 friends on your Facebook daily. I have people that say to me, none of my friends can afford this. Then find new friends, because there are people that can afford this. Maybe they're not your friends that you hang out with on a daily basis, but it's networking, social referral marketing, or social referral networking. You have to network. You have to meet somebody through another person. Another good thing is having your customers make a post and tag you. And it's maybe like sharing their results or something. And so what that's going to do is it's going to build your network. You're going to have other people commenting on it, and then that gives you the opportunity to go and say, hey, so-and-so, I'll send you a message. I just sent you a friend request. Accept that so you'll be able to see my message. That's expanding your network. So if you have customers on your team that maybe came from, they weren't everyday part of your life before, so it's not your tight, close-knit circle, those are really good people to make a post, because you want to get into their network of people. Networking is growing your network. So that's a good one too. So and when you're adding people each day, add people that you have things in common with. Don't just mass add people, because Facebook will put you in jail. So, because you always want fresh eyes on your content, on your posts. You always want to be, like I said, growing your network, because we're networking here. Get into groups, network with people in groups that are groups of, that you have similar interests. So I have a standard poodle. So maybe I do get in standard poodle groups and network, meet people, talk about our dogs, different things like that. I love to boat. I love to be I love the sun. So I'm in Florida in the winter. So I'm in groups of things that I have things in common with other people, and that's easy to find common ground and start to build a relationship. So follow-ups. Follow-up is an income generating activity or income producing activity. That's great that you had a conversation with somebody and maybe they gave you a no. Well, it's okay to go back and connect with people and go and continue the conversation. Or if people tell you no, it's usually a no, not right now. It's probably because they can't afford the product right now. They've got a lot going on. Maybe their kids are all in different sports and travel sports and it's expensive. So no could be just not right now. That doesn't mean you don't need to continue to nurture that relationship. Continue to engage with people because things change in their lives. So it's okay to go back in there, and it doesn't have to be about Zip Slim or Beyond Slim. You can talk about other things in the conversations when you revisit conversations of people who were a no. Or maybe somebody read your message and didn't reply, and you were like, oh, they ghosted us, they must hate us, they don't want to talk to us, they don't want what I have. No, they're probably busy and got distracted because their phone rang, or their toddler fell off the chair, or their dog was doing something. People get distracted. Put yourself in their shoes. So try and make it a goal to follow up with like at least 3 people a day. Guess what? To follow up, you need to have been starting these conversations in the beginning. And so what we want to do is be sprinkling in our business into our everyday lives. So be posting on your Facebook about things that are part of your life. Don't just post business graphics. And that's another thing. I don't like seeing business graphics posted. People don't go on Facebook to shop. People go on Facebook to relax, unwind, to laugh, to see inspirational things, to check, to snoop, just to see what people are doing. Let's face it, people do that. So don't just, people are, if they see a graphic, they're going to scroll right past it. So there's a lot better ways to share your product than to put a graphic from the company. Get outside of your dang comfort zone and take a picture of yourself. It could just be, what's in your cup? People see you posting with your cup all the time. It could be, drinking it, or you're just holding it. People want to see your face. It's so weird to me because I don't want to look at my face all day. But when I post pictures of my face, those are the ones, like me, my everyday story, or I get comments on them. I don't know why. Another thing is people feel like they don't have a valid story if they haven't lost 20 pounds. That's not that. There are so many other benefits from Zip Slim that people need to know about. People at home are struggling. People with night sweats, they're not sleeping. They're not getting enough sleep, so they can't function during the day. People with just brain fog, inflammation, pants feeling better, being more patient with your kids. There's a ton of different benefits. So don't think that your story isn't big enough or you don't have enough results. No, trust me, there are people out there just like you who are struggling with the same things that you are. And just sprinkling it, you could just be like, oh my gosh, it's so nice to wake up refreshed and ready to go. Why are you so refreshed? Our posts are supposed to generate curiosity. So anyways, if you track what you're doing, I want to challenge you to keep a little notebook or your planner or whatever, and write down, what activities you did this day, what activities you did that day. Kind of clock in and clock out like it's work, because it is. And that's going to help you to see what income producing activities that you're doing, which ones are effective, which ones are generating income for you, which ones are working. So anyways, you guys, that's really all I have. I just want to share I wanted to encourage you guys to take action, because posting and praying is not going to make you any money, and you're not going to grow from it. Getting into action, doing things, doing them wrong, making mistakes, figuring out what works best for you, figuring out what wording is best for you. Get with your enroller, go through the boards app, look through the trainings in the page. But anyways, just take action, you guys, because that's what's going to move your business forward. That's what's going to grow your business. That's what's going to help you build a bigger network. The excuse of, oh, my friends can't afford it, or I don't have any more friends to talk to. Yes, you do. We all do. It's just a matter of if our why is big enough that we're going to take enough action to go after it and get it. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you so much success with your business.